Peace, family. This your boy Young Pharaoh, and you are now watching Crumb TV.
This is Danielle LOLJK, and you're now watching Crumb TV.
Hey, this is Reggae Boy, and I'm watching Crumb TV.
Watching Crumb TV.
You are now watching Crumb TV.
This is Miss Diva, and you are watching Crumb TV.
You're now watching Crumb TV.
This is Lady Lee from Las Vegas. You're now watching Crumb TV. I love this shit. I'm watching right now.
Peace, Ashe, Islam, Namaste, Konnichiwa, Ni hao, Rahubet, Assalamu alaikum, Walaikum salam, Oseyo, Holito, Grand Rising, Hotep, peace. Whatever the greeting is in your respective language, I am your humble brother Crumb, here for another installation of Crumb TV. You already know what it is, family. I get things started the way I like to get things started. I'm on YouTube, family. If you are on YouTube, where's my YouTube thing at? Hold on, let me put my glasses on. I can't even see straight. If you are on YouTube, where's my YouTube thing at? It's not here. If you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, Crumb TV. I'm also on Instagram, family. If you are on Instagram, give me a Grammy, Crumb TV _. Last but not least, I'm on Facebook, family. I got to be transparent with you. What better place for your favorite races? I still got some soul searching to do. Work with me, family. So without further ado, family, this is another installation of Crumb TV. It is called Race and Ethnicity. First time I pronounced that right. First time for everything. So before I get into it, family, I just want to acknowledge the first responders because I don't do it for the views. Truly, I don't. But I'm just so humbled to have you. So the first person in the building is, hold on, here we go. Cute Pool Gal. She says, Crumb with a question mark. Not sure what she was going, where she was going with that, but hey, I can answer you. Yes, it is I, Crumb, indeed. This is where you find me at, family. So no questions about it going forward, hopefully. All right, so with that said, number 2 in the building, Jomo Jenkins. I really hate that I can't see. Says Grand Rising to the fam. I'm saying Grand Rising back, family. I'm right up on the computer and I'm still blind as a bat. I just don't like to wear these glasses because the reflection in it, you can see the Crumb TV behind me. Like you can kind of, well, it's just a very horrible reflection, my glasses. Anyway, so number 3 in the building is my brother from another mother. It is the Taz Show. My man, 100 grand. I'm just trying to think of some words to say. So with that said, those are the first 3. I want to say peace and love to you and the rest of the family. So with that said, family, I got a little bit of a story to tell you before we get into things. I went live today because I kind of felt the pressure to promote. So I'm going to put these glasses on because I can't see. I want to let everybody know I will be in Atlanta. When will I be in Atlanta? Hold on, come on. Where's my thing at? White Jesus. I will be in Atlanta on the 19th at Sadiq's Bistro. The 19th of this month, I will be at Sadiq's Bistro. It might be my last time in Atlanta this year. I don't know. So if you want your chance to build with Brother Crumb on that day, I will be in the building. What am I going to talk about? We'll see then. How much does it cost? It's free 99. However, you are going to have to buy a bottle of Platinum VK. It's called Virus Killer. It's just a health drink, family. If you want to come and see me and we can build, you got to buy a health drink, family. You don't got to buy out the bar. You don't got to buy no Hen Rock. You're going to have to buy a healthy drink. So I do want to ask you, if you are in the Atlanta area on the 19th, I'll be at Sadiq's Bistro. Check me out over there. So without further ado, I want to let the family know what I always let the family know. I am not a master teacher. I am a master student. I sit at the feet of the master teachers. So once again, it is your brother Crumb, and I want to introduce to you my Iman Isa. It is my brother. Peace and love, brother. How are you? It is my brother Jeremiah. Let me see. Your joint look a little dark skinned, brother. Oh no, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Nope, he's let me see. There he is. Peace and love, brother. How are you?
Peace, King. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the family. What's good? What's good? What's good? Crumb TV. My first time being on here, man. Got me feeling like a celebrity one time. Got my daughter. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
You know, well, first, let me acknowledge the sisters, the divine feminine energy on the platform. Peace and love, sister, goddess, mother, queen, matriarch. I am humble and honored to have someone of a beautiful age on the show. Thank you so much for the father and the daughter gracing the platform. But brother, before we get into it, can you tell the people who you are and where they can find you at, if you don't mind?
All right, so look, man, my name is Jeremiah. Y'all can find me on Get Loaded TV, El Presidente for my IG. You know, I'm all over. I just want to give a big shout out to everybody out there, the whole conscious community, Brother Taz, Brother Crumb, Pharaoh, and all the other brothers that's out there been speaking knowledge. A lot of you guys were instrumental in my mind development, and also me now I'm teaching the children because we're stuck at the house doing virtual school. So I get to slide mine in there right up in the curriculum in between here and there. But other than that, I'm good. You can check me out on IG, Get Loaded TV, El Presidente. Holla at your boy. Leave it alone.
Get Loaded TV, El Presidente.
Leave it alone.
Presidente, what a powerful name, brother, and I appreciate the young queen. So with that said, brother, you got in contact with me. You had a very interesting story. You said, just like the rest of the family, yes, you did go to college. You are a college-educated brother, and I appreciate the scholastic men in our community. And with that said, one thing you pointed out to me is that, you know, you went to school, they gave you some PowerPoints, you have those PowerPoints, you gave me the PowerPoint, I saw the PowerPoint, you put me in contact with your professor. The professor did not want to speak to me, and for good reason. If I was your professor, I wouldn't want to speak with me either. So with that said,
I'll keep my hands clean on that situation. All I can do is forward emails. Y'all talk, right? I'm out of it. Y'all keep me out of that.
No worries, and I appreciate him for what he is doing. I just wanted to share the fact that he gave you the PowerPoint. You and I looked over the PowerPoint. We did some editing, and this is what we have to show the family, just to kind of get both sides of the story. Is it okay if we go into it, brother?
Please, let's do it.
All right. So the PowerPoint, come on, fingers. I'm sorry. It's called Race and Ethnicity. And I'll start off by reading, and I'll have you chime in wherever you feel comfortable at. So I added this PowerPoint in here because I found it very important to acknowledge these things before we go into what the other people say, especially at the college level. So I want everybody under the sound of my voice, if you understand that this is a college level PowerPoint, please press 1. If you understand we are dealing at the college level, as always, but in this particular case, this material comes directly from a facility you've got to pay a tuition to get into. So now that I've said that, I want to correct the teachings at the college level. So to the college professor, I want to say this: a man has a God-given right to self-identify. Now, it's important that we establish this God-given right for the simple fact. If you look at my picture, how are you going to aptly identify yourself when you identify God as your oppressor? So now you have the God-given right to self-identify, but even when you think about this God-given right, is coming from a white man, ultimately. And I was a little bit discouraged within the educational system that they just glossed over this point, but I'm not going to beat that horse. Let's just continue reading. It says, second sentence, our people do not self-identify. We've been suppressed into an identity forced upon us by European slave masters who subscribe to the teachings of Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. So now, brother, the natural question is, who is Johann Friedrich Blumenbach? But before we go into that, I want you to kind of share your thoughts up to this point in your experience within the classroom versus now, or whatever you want to share.
It was basically like this, man. You know, I was a college student, just trying to improve and trying to improve everything around me. And I was like, you know what? Well, I ain't gonna even lie. I was taking my high blood pressure medication in class, so a lot of times I really wasn't paying attention. So I did what I just went on and just. The house door. So go close it. I just went on and said, you know what? I know I'm gonna leave these for a later date. I'm gonna need them for receipts. I'm gonna need them for whatever. We just storming the phone, and I was listening to Crumb, getting my Pharaoh on, listening to all the powerful brothers and or sisters out there, and I was like, well, it's really taking up space in my phone, so let me go ahead and use them. So let me go ahead and get Crumb the email. Here you go, take it. And in my way, I kind of took the whole freeway Rick approach to the whole situation. Look, here goes some cocaine. We're gonna teach you how to make crack. Real simple. All you gotta do is add baking soda and water. That's it. Let's make it happen.
We cooking up, brother. We cooking up. I ain't lying. We cooking up. Okay, so here we go. Next slide. Identity, because the question was, who is Johann Friedrich Blumenbach? Because we're dealing with identity.
Right.
Johann Friedrich Blumenbach was a German physician, naturalist, physiologist, and anthropologist. And if the family doesn't understand what all of that means, he was a grade A pseudoscientist. Surprise. So you're like, what, Crumb, why you say that? I'm about to prove my point, because with all this science and all these degrees and all these fancy titles that he has, he still don't know left from right. So here we go. Next sentence. He was one of the first to explore the study of human beings as an aspect of natural life. Now, I challenge the fact that he studied human beings because we weren't considered humans, but let's keep on moving. His teachings in comparative anatomy were applied to classifications of human races, of which he claimed there were 5. Number 1, as always, the Caucasian. Number 2, the Mongoloid or Mongolian. Number 3, the Malayan. Number 4, the Ethiopian. Number 5, the American. Brother, could I just study these skulls with you for just a second?
Brother, hey, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and add the baking soda. Let's get it.
That's right. So now, if we look at this first skull, that's the wrong button. If we look at this first skull to the far left, I want to try my best to identify that race. So now,
nice.
Because we can't go off hair, we can't go off skin, we can't go off anything except for the shape of this skull. So when I look at this skull, I think that skull is what they're calling an American or Native American, or what I call a $5 Indian. Do you know why I would say that, brother?
Of course, my brother. The $5 Indian, well, that's the Dawes Rolls. We already went over that, man. Just pay $5, you can be an Indian as much as you want. Right. And then they got land and houses and all that, but it goes further into the PowerPoint.
Absolutely.
For me, you know what? It's kind of mixed, because, like you said, there's no determining factors to where that we can actually pinpoint the either race and or ethnicity of each skull. So let me try my best to take a shot at number 1. I'm going to tell you that this is a Native American and an Indian. Why do I say that? It looks like this skull has very high cheekbones compared to the other ones. If you look at the cheekbones, now we can see one side of them, but if you look on the far side of the face, I'm just gonna, you're good, brother. I'm just gonna hit the mic on you. You good though, you good. All right, so not the side of the face closest to us. The far side of his face, you can see the cheekbone protruding out of the other side. Not the side closest to us, the other side of the face, you can visibly see the cheekbone. Now let's go to the next one right beside it. If I had to guess what race, the one right beside the first one to the far left, I would say the one second to the left, that's going to be a Caucasian. So Crumb, why would you say that? Look at the facial structure. You're going to see a protruded brow. The skull, where the eyebrows would be,
The skull is protruding. You say, Crumb, why is that important? That's important because a protruded eyebrow is going to cast a shadow over the eye, because we know that they tend to have blue eyes, green eyes, light colored eyes. Those eyes are not good for the sun. You get, well, they just can't see and they're not good in the light. So now when they when I see a part of your physiology that takes you from out of the sun, I'm gonna propose that you, my friend, to the second to the left, are a Caucasian. The third one, the one directly in the middle, if I had to guess, that one is going to be what they call the Ethiopian. Why would you say that, Crumb? I'm going to say that for one of two reasons. Number one, if you look at not the one in the middle, the one next to that, second from the right, that one, it looks as if it has a very big socket where the nose goes. There's a very big hole where the nose would be. So I would assume that would allude to somebody with wide nostrils. In addition to that, there is a more of a long, elongated structure to this person's skull. Now, you know that the natural humans have a bigger brain. We're thinkers. And we practice skull binding to where, I got a lot of cousins got big ass heads. And I don't know. My cousin's got a lot on his mind. I don't know why his head's so big. But anyway, so that one has like the biggest skull. In addition to that, the forehead isn't protruding over the brow. So now you're going to get maximum light exposure into the eye, because we know the eye is the gateway to the soul, and our soul is that of the sun. Anyway, so if I had my chance to break down these skulls just how Johan did it, that's how he came to the conclusion of these races. Now, I want to say this to the family. When we're dealing with race, the idea of race is an invented concept, invented by Johan. Prior to this guy, there was no such thing as a white guy, no such thing as a black guy. And if you believe in white people and black people, go up to an Asian and call him yellow. Hey there, yellow guy. Hey there, my yellow friend. All you yellow people out there. No, you don't identify Asians as yellow people, because yellow is not a race, just like black and white is not a race. So Johan is the father of race, which is nothing more than pseudoscience. And I'm gonna unmute your mic and let you get some of this work. I'm sorry, my mouse is glitching. All right, thoughts. Please talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts?
All right, man. Well, I like the way you broke that down. I really do like the way you broke it down like a fraction. And and basically, like DJ Quick said, man, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. So you made a whole lot of sense, because, like you said, we didn't have no determining factors that we can tell either race and or ethnicity. So we have to go by bone structure. And I'm gonna call you the internet anthropologist. You get what I'm saying? You pulled it off on this one. You pulled it off. You pulled it off.
Now, my moniker that I like to brag about is your favorite races. However, I might have to go with the internet anthropologist. That kind of got a ring to it, brother. You might be onto something. All right. So thank you so much for that. Let's continue on if that's okay, brother.
Please.
Okay. So here we go. I found it interesting that he identified one of the different races as American, because if we look at the original definition of American, not the new school thing, definitions change, family. What if I told you egregious does not mean bad, it means good? What if I told you gay means happy? Definitions change. So now, unfortunately, the definition of American has changed.
Right.
And we're going to see, why do definitions change? Definitions changed off people in power and their agendas. That's how definitions just don't change based off of the natural progression of life. Bootylicious would not have been a word had Snoop Dogg not said it and Beyonce not came back and reconfirmed it. definitions change based off people in power. So now American has changed because the European wanted it to fit him. However, prior to the European wanting it to fit him, definition of American was copper colored people. So now you can see where these black people who are also Ethiopian, who are also, your Native Americans, it's all one race. There is no
right.
no
In quotation, we have to use our brains here. Let's use this. Okay. So, but this was something that I learned from one of the brothers, brother Dan Calloway, that I'm saying that this is this is what they actually put in the Noah Webster's dictionary under the definition of an American. And if anybody with copper colored skin, all they have to do is go in their house. Well, I know it's a coin shortage right now. So, okay, if you can go find a penny, if you can find one, go put it on your arm. That's all I got to say. And just do the math. Go ahead, brother.
Your daughter had challenged the idea of being a copper colored person. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. She did. The baby said, hey, this whole copper thing, some of us don't look copper. And I'm okay with that. But I want to ask, to whom it may concern, fine, I might not look copper. I'm okay with that. But do I look black? The baby said no. The baby said no. The baby said I'm not black.
Okay, look, for the list, there is no strings attached. There is no strings attached. No strings. I didn't do that.
We're gonna have to stop playing these color games, family. The babies are the jig is up.
The jig is up. The jig is up. The jig is up. Let the cat out the bag.
Now, I would say of the three of us who are on this live tonight, she might be the most copper out of all of us, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, let's move on, because I don't want to get too deep into that part. Ethnic groups and ethnicity. Now, this was a part of the original PowerPoint that the professor of the college had put in here. I just didn't like his definition, because when I looked at ethnic group according to his definition, it was vague. Then when I looked at the picture, it was all white people, which reinforced the idea that ethnic group was directly related to race. Ethnic group has little to nothing to do with race. Race can be an ethnic group, but it is not the determining factor. And I think a lot of people are absolutely clueless. Now, they got egos, so they're not going to admit that, but they're absolutely clueless as to what an ethnic group is. Can I continue, or would you like to take the lead on this one?
Brother, I would gladly take the horses. I got you. Ethnic group. People who identify with each other, usually on the basis of similarities, language, ancestry, history, society, culture, nation, religion, race, or social treatment, may not correlate with what we think as a race. Now, the definition of ethnicity is cultural origins at an individual's ancestors. Let's go.
So now, I want the family to see religion ties in as an ethnic group. So though you are a Black religious person, or so you call yourself, you probably don't associate being Christian as being an ethnic group. But I want to let you know, because you came into the game as slavery, you don't count as no ethnic group except for a slave. But the European, they have an ethnic group who identify as Roman Catholics. I'm a Roman Catholic, brother. Not me. I'm just saying that, Roman Catholic is an ethnic group. I'm not talking about the slave religious people. I'm talking about the people who came into religion on their own accord, not through slavery.
Well, hey, Crumb, don't forget, in the last PowerPoint you did, culture. A lot of people did not know there was a slave Bible. Go Google it. Don't believe it. So that's where your ideologies and fundamentals actually come from. Please.
Well, a lot of our so-called Black Christians are dealing with Christianity from an emotional point of view. So if I had to guess, they refuse to do any research. In addition to that, when you're dealing with emotions, brother, facts don't matter. It's about how I feel, not about what the reality is. I
Right.
feel good, but it's a rainy day. The fact is, it's a rainy, glum day,
Right.
but I feel good. Facts don't matter. So I would encourage the Christians to look it up, but in the back of my mind, I just feel like it won't make a difference. Anyway, so now that we understand religion can be an ethnic group, social treatment can be an ethnic group, which brings me to X-Men. The X-Men can say not only they were treated like that during their lifetimes, but their parents were treated like that. And Mystique is a second generation mutant. Mystique's son name is Nightcrawler. Let me just, make it me and you. Mystique, if anybody is paying attention to X-Men, you might not be an X-Men fan. You might. I don't know if you know who Stan Lee is or not. Let me ask the baby. Baby, do you know who the X-Men are? Okay. So we are on the same page. So we are at the college level, but we're talking in a way that the babies can understand. So I want to say Ashe for that one. Thank you, baby. Right. If the babies are keeping up, but y'all not keeping up, then you know what? Y'all gonna have to get off the live.
Hey man, hey, look, man. If they ask you what your baby know about that song, they gotta remember who the DJ is. You dig what I'm saying? So babies know, right? If I'm gonna say, let me say that again for the people in the back. If they ask you what your baby know about that song, you gotta remember who the DJ is.
Teach Muhammad.
Right.
Muhammad. So
Right.
now, the X-Men. Now, Mystique, she looks young, but Mystique is an old woman. Mystique been in the game a long. Matter of fact, Mystique is Professor X's age, and
Right.
Professor X don't got no hair, so you can't really see his gray. But you'll know how old Professor X is when you look at his friend Magneto. Magneto looks old. So keep in mind, Professor X is the same age as Magneto, the same age as Mystique. So back from their generation, they were suppressing, or they were treating mutants very badly. So the new generation was born into something their parents were already dealing with. If you are in that category, you're an ethnic group. The X-Men were an ethnic group.
Right.
So now,
teach, Muhammad. Teach, brother. Teach.
Brother, teach. What about Aang? Is Aang a part of an ethnic group from Last Airbender?
Last Airbender. Okay, it was the reason why I decided to throw Brother Aang in there, because you said the ethnic group goes back to ancestors.
That's right.
Right. So therefore, if you know your history of your X-Men, you know they had a what we call a mutant gene. They had a mutant gene. Let's open the books, man. I'm about to tell y'all how to make cocaine to crack. Let's do it. Real easy. Water and heat. Let's do it. So look, real easy. I don't know how. I don't know. But this is what I heard. So they had a special gene that, in certain conditions it would make their powers basically somewhat like people who can go out into the sun and their DNA get activated or their hair grow or whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same deal. That's just me. It's just me personally. But hey, you got to look at Professor X. He was a mind reader. You dig? Oh, I can't read minds. Well, if you practice, maybe you can. Beast and everybody else. So it was a special gene. It was a special gene that made these people special and made them Xavier's men. Or brother Crumb has this platform. This is Xavier's School for the Gifted. You dig what I'm saying? so I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for the power. I'll pay for my own PowerPoint. I'm not even worried about it. That's my love donation because we don't pay taxes. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. So yeah, how is race? Wait, did I skip one? Yeah. No, I did not. How is race defined? The grouping of people along perceived biological lines. That's how we perceive race. Now, keep in mind, there is no race gene to say, oh, you've got the black gene, you've got the white gene, you've got the Indian gene. There are no genes like that. So when we say race, it's perceived off biological lines. Races were traditionally thought to identify human subspecies. So let me just go there real quick. Races, now let me point out, brother, let me say this. I did not put that in there. The professor, bullet number 2, Crumb did not add that. The professor at a college/university added that piece. So don't come and attack Crumb for that. I just want to let you know this is what the European at the college level, at the university level is saying. Don't attack me. Oh, Crumb, I'm gonna debate you. No, don't do it, family. I will block you.
Please don't hop in the DMs. Don't hop in the messages. Nobody wrote this. Nobody paid us to write this, right? So
you know, a lot of the family feels very froggy on Crumb TV, but I guarantee you, brother, those same people that will get froggy on Crumb TV, if they were in the class with the professor and this was on the screen, guess what they would say?
What?
Nothing.
Oh,
silent night.
Teacher. Yes, baby. Okay, so thank you. See, my other baby brought me some raisins for the, I want to share them with the whole TV, Crumb TV family. My baby brought me some raisins, so we can get healthy in here. But right. This is my other one. I'm 6 years old. Oh, that's good, baby. Thank you. Thank you for letting everybody know. Okay, baby. Hold on. Let me make room. Okay.
Brother, can I give a shout out real quickly to all the single dads out? Family under the sound of my voice. If you want to give a shout out to all the fathers who are out there going Hamilton, can you please press 1? Here, let me take the lead on that as a father. Let me.
There go the first one.
There go the first one. Boom.
Now, don't start touching stuff, baby. Relax. We watched them press 1. See,
I want to put 1.
Don't trip. You should put up 1. Put 1 in. There it is. There we go.
There we go.
Put one up too. There you go. You put your 1 up too. All right. Everybody, yeah, there you go. And if you can't press 1, you hold up 1. There you go.
Right. If you can't press 1, hold up 1. So, no. Shout out for you for doing your thing. I just want to point out to you, brother, that I've come across so many of our brothers and sisters that when they get around Europeans, when they get around these peoples with a degree, when they get around these people that got a lab coat on or that white coat on, our people tend to get quiet. A lot of the Aboriginals who say that Christopher Columbus discovered America, their children don't fail history class. You know why? Because when their children take that test, you know what the Aboriginal children say? Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Yeah.
When the Moorish children are in school, you know what they say? They say we black. So with that said, I don't really show a lot of love to the family because they'll talk real greasy on the internet, but when their kids go to school, it be silent night. Let's just go with the flow. Whatever they tell you, baby, just go get that A. So when you go to the job, just say whatever the boss wants you to say so we can get this money. We are a people who compromise our beliefs, our integrity, and the things that we know because we tuck our tail between our legs for these Europeans. That's why our children remain in school, and that's why nobody has stepped up to challenge the system. They only step on the internet and challenge me. Anyway, I want to point out to the family, this is right and exact. Black is for a subspecies.
All right, baby. Come on. Species. Come on.
Sorry. I know you got your hands full. White is for a subspecies. Black is for a subspecies. Asian is for a subspecies. African is for a subspecies. There's only one race on the face of the earth, brother. Do you know what race that is?
Us.
Yep.
Just to be clear, when you say us, is that everybody in the world?
Nah. It's a special group of people, like the X-Men, with a special gene. You know what I'm saying? And your gene, come on, baby. Your gene basically got heated up by the sun, which a lot of people can't do, and now we're magic, baby. I'm right now. You don't play with my glasses.
Absolutely. So now, with that said, there is only one race on the face of the earth, and that is humans. Humans are the only race. if you want to talk about black, if you want to talk about white, you want to talk about yellow, these are all subspecies. If you want to be black, you can be black. Just understand that's a subspecies. Race was invented by a guy named Johann. If you want to be black, that's a white construct. It's a white idea made by a man named Johann, in the 1600s. Keep in mind, Jesus, if you believe in that type of thing, Jesus never said, matter of fact, brother, do you know if I went to white Jesus and I was like, hey, white Jesus, he wouldn't know what I was talking about. Because nobody would have called him white before Johann.
Right. But you gotta, just for a second, brother. But see, you gotta remember that in order to call yourself black, they need a white. You get what I'm saying? So that's the reason. Baby, your head. Okay, so it's the reason. It's the reason why they got black and white is because they called them a superior race, white. So therefore, baby, I'm doing something. So if they called them white, so therefore we need a subspecies, or we need a lower degree of people. So we gotta do the polar opposites, just like hot and cold, night and day, black and white.
Stan Lee had, how do you create a good guy or a superhero or one of your characters? Stan Lee said, you don't create a character based off his superpowers. It doesn't matter that Spider-Man can sling web. It doesn't matter that Wolverine got claws. How do you define a good guy or a superhero? You define them by the bad guy. The only reason Spider-Man is such a popular superhero is because of Venom. The only reason Thor is such a great superhero is because of Loki. So now these people understand that in order for them to be great, they have to have a nemesis.
Yeah.
It's Batman and Robin, George Washington and Benedict Arnold. Shout out to you and Brother Ponder. Go ahead.
I did not respect Batman until he came out with a particular movie. Take a wild guess of when I really started respecting Batman.
Batman Returns?
No.
Close, not quite. The Dark Knight.
Ooh.
And I'm going to tell you, I don't even remember that movie as The Dark Knight. I don't remember that movie as Batman. I remember that movie as Heath Ledger.
Oh.
I didn't take Batman seriously until I seen Heath Ledger. Then I was a Batman fan. Why was I a Batman fan? Because he had a great nemesis, a great foe that made me look at him in a different light. To say, yeah, right. You know what? You got to be a superhero when you go up against somebody like that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Just like you and Brother Taz just did the whole thing on Lucifer. Maybe. Okay, I'll hold the microphone. You can hold it. Okay, you hold it. Okay, I'll hold it just so you can let me hold it. Okay. Yeah, just like you and Taz just did the whole thing about Lucifer and Jesus, and didn't know that Lucifer was Jesus's brother.
Woo! Teach Muhammad.
Baby.
Muhammad.
You see me doing stuff. Okay, we're gonna put the microphone down.
With that said, I know that you were dealing with limited time. I did say I was going to keep you for 30 minutes, but I did go a little bit over because I'm excited. I want to talk more about it. And I want to, actually, brother, I know we only see 3 girls, but there's actually a third one. And I wanted the baby girl to tell me who the third baby's name is.
What's your friend's name?
My friend?
Yeah, your imaginary friend that you told me to take a picture of and sing Crumb.
I call Black Rose.
You gotta speak a little louder.
Black Rose.
Black Rose, in the name of the ancestors. Family, I tell you what, this girl got an imaginary friend named Black Rose. Oh, y'all, woo! Oh my God, the future look good.
Right. Hey, Crumb, like I said, what that baby know about that music?
Come on, somebody.
They gotta remember who the DJ is.
Come on, somebody.
Gotta
That
remember
little
who
girl
DJ
stand
is.
on the shoulders of the ancestors. Are you following me? She stand on the shoulders of the ancestors. But I know our time is drawing near. I'm so glad you made time for me. This is the part one. We got almost 50 slides. Brother, I wanted you to, if you could, give us your last thoughts on race and ethnicity.
My thoughts on race and ethnicity is okay, girls. Wait a minute. We all on it. Okay, I'm talking on it, baby. Relax. Okay, thank you. Turn around. Look. Say hi, everybody. All right. So just my personal thing is I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down just the way I see it. Okay, so if you ever add ist to anything, it means that the person is somewhat knowledgeable. I hear you. All right, baby.
Yes.
Knowledgeable and proficient in that. So let's use our brains. Violinist, pianist, guitarist, dentist. Right. So now,
Right.
if you take that same 3-letter word and put it on the back of race, now it becomes something like you said. The English is a bastardized language, or an amalgamation of it.
Black Rose indeed.
Black Rose, indeed. I love it. So if you add that to race, now it becomes race is. So and me personally, it just means that you're knowledgeable and proficient in your ethnic background, you know, or basically you know who your ancestors is.
I want the puppy.
All right, we're gonna get a puppy. All right.
I want it to be named Dollar.
Dollar? Okay. We on Crumb TV right now. Okay. All right, whatever.
Wait. What did she say the dog name was going to be?
Dollar.
Do you know who had a dog named Dollar?
Richie Rich.
She's too young for that. How'd she know that?
Hey,
I
Crumb.
shot the sheriff,
Wait a minute, Crumb.
but I
What?
didn't shoot the deputy.
So listen. When you ask the children, what do you know about that song? Remember who the DJ is, right? Because I got this one. I got the little one right here watching. All right, baby, I'm talking on it. It's right here.
Thundercats.
I got the little one right here watching Thundercats.
That's right.
The whole
right.
the whole season.
Mama!
That's right. Mama was the hero.
Snarf, sniff, snarf.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, girls. Okay. I can't hold the microphone and break. Okay.
We've been on here for 42 minutes.
I know, baby. We've been on here for 42 minutes. Yes. I'm doing it. I'm right here. We're talking on it. Yes. Yes, Brother Crumb.
With that, brother, if you could tell the people who you are and where they can find you at.
All right, man. Y'all can check me out. Basically, you can find me on IG at Get Loaded TV El Presidente.
And you can find me on YouTube.
Oh, that's right.
And you can find me on Ice Queen.
Oh, no. Check it out. So, talking to Brother Crumb before we went on, and I told Brother Crumb that I want to plug in my daughter's YouTube. So they got to step their subscriber, baby. Okay, they got to step their subscriber game up. So go ahead and tell them your YouTube.
My name, the name for my YouTube channel is Alani Roseborough. This is how you spell Alani. ALONI space Roseborough ROSBOROUGH.
Okay, now what's your YouTube?
Ice Queen.
Spell it.
No.
Oh, it's ICE.
No,
No,
her YouTube
it's
channel.
Harmony. No.
No, it's Ice Queen.
I know that, but that's your name on your page. Okay, your name on your page is Ice Queen, but you can be whatever you want to be. Believe you can achieve.
If you believe it, you can achieve. Say it like this: I know I can be what I want to be.
Hey.
I'll be where I want to be.
Hey.
Shout out to Nas.
Now, this is my thing. Now that you got your rocks off on my platform and you done promoted your thing, I need to get on that platform. I don't need y'all promoting on Crumb TV, and I can't be a guest on your platform.
Okay. No problem. I am, baby. What are you? I'm doing.
With that said, brother, I want to thank you. I want to thank the little sisters. I really appreciate you. If you could just say one more thing for me, the babies. If you could just say, you are now watching Crumb TV, I'll let you go.
Go ahead, brother.
You are now watching Crumb TV.
Wow. You'll see it.
Well, You heard it first, family. I am your humble brother Crumb, and this has been another installation of Crumb TV called Race and Ethnicity. I wanted to share with the family real quick before I let you go, and I am going to get a flyer. I'll probably have to make the flyer myself, but I will be I will be at Sadiq's Bistro on the 19th. I have a sponsor. It is Platinum VK. VK. Virus Killer. Platinum VK, Platinum Virus Killer drink. It's a health drink. I will be at Sadiq's Bistro, and I've been brought there by Virus Killer Platinum Virus Killer. They have brought me there. You can come there. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to talk about, but I will have a PowerPoint ready. We're going to go deep. There will be pictures, and I do ask the family, you can come. I'm not going to charge anything, but I do ask that you get a drink. Platinum Virus Killer. It's just not just, but it is a fruit juice drink mixed with vegetables, trace minerals, all those good things. So you can go and get your Henny, you can go and get water, but I do ask that you do support my sponsor, which is Platinum Virus Killer, Platinum VK. We will be at Sadiq's Bistro on the 19th in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, family, I want to leave y'all the exact same way I came to you. In peace.
Peace, family. This your boy Young Pharaoh, and you are now watching Crumb TV.
Naomi from Chicago. You're watching Crumb TV. My name's Jake and I'm watching Crumb TV.
You're watching Crumb TV.
This is Ashanti. I am watching Crumb TV. I'm a Crumb fan.
Hold on, family. Hold on. Surprise! This is Rami Tepqueb, global distributor of the Rosarian Solar Serial Calendar, and you are watching Crumb TV.
This is the real Remy Red, and I am watching Crumb TV.